is Michael Bourie. I am a 2011 graduate of Central Catholic High School and a current member of the Marist Young Adult community. This first week of Advent is a time to look forward with hope in preparation for Christ's coming. Themes of expectation and preparedness are prevalent throughout this week's Gospel to ensure we are prepared for and expecting Christ's coming. We light the first candle this week as a symbol of God's presence in our lives. As Marists, this light is especially symbolic to us as it was a light from a lantern that guided Marcelin on the right path that snowy eve. This candlelight reminds us to follow God's light in our lives to prepare us for Christ's coming. In this week's Gospel, Matthew reminds us that we must always be prepared for Christ's coming because we do not know when he will come. We must maintain our goodness and live our lives in the Marist spirit of helping others, not just at certain times or for a reward, but because it is who we are as Marists. We must always let the light from the lantern guide us through our lives. As Matthew says, you do not know on which day your Lord will come. And I've always found that the best way to be prepared for a surprise is to just always be ready. If we are continually living our lives prepared for his coming, I can assure you we will be ready the day he does come. At times, I think when we are surrounded by darkness, we begin to lose faith that he is still coming. But we must not lose hope, and we must continue to follow the eternal light burning within each of us, symbolized by the candlelight this week, and continue to be prepared in expectation. The verse that resonates most with me from this week's Gospel is when Matthew tells us, "Stay awake." I think if Matthew were to rewrite this verse today, he would make a slight change and say, "Stay woke." We've probably all heard this expression, "stay woke," in regard to current social movements. This staying woke means having a level of awareness about social injustices and issues facing different communities throughout the world today. In this week's spirit of preparedness, we must be prepared to stand up for and fight for those who do not have a voice. As Marists, part of our mission is to help those who are less fortunate. We must be aware of the issues facing others to help uplift them. I think we can all lend an extra hand in this season of giving to help others be prepared for the coming of Christ. We are not just preparing ourselves for Christ's coming, but also those around us. We are all alike as God's children and need to stand together and be prepared as one. So I challenge you all this week and this season to stay woke and be prepared to stand up for one another and ask yourself, what did I do today to prepare for Christ's coming? And am I prepared to help and stand with others around me to help prepare for his coming as well?